Listen, when I say some really shady stuff happens in Hollywood, you better believe I know exactly what I'm talking about. But this time, we're not just dealing with the usual celebrity drama. This is on a whole different level. Neglecting a baby, faking a DNA test, lying about the father, and even whispers about something much darker. And guess what? Chrisean Rock is at the center of it all, making her the messiest person in the spotlight right now. Now, if you think you've heard it all, trust me, you haven't. The latest talk on the internet is that Chrisean has been neglecting her baby, and it's not just a rumor. There's actual proof that people can't ignore. She's had several breakdowns online, putting all her business out there for the world to see, and now people are saying her baby is suffering because of it. But that's not even the craziest part. The real scandal is about the DNA test. See, after her alleged real baby daddy passed away, she conveniently came out with DNA results proving Blueface was the father, but now folks are questioning whether those results are even real. It's a lot to unpack, so let's get straight into this mess. Everybody knows Chrisean had her baby boy in 2023. She announced she was pregnant in January, and since then, it's been non-stop drama. The biggest issue? Nobody was sure who the father was. Blueface wasn't convinced from the jump. And now, with all these rumors flying around, it's looking like he might have been right to question everything. But beyond the paternity drama, there's also a serious issue with the baby's health.
No parent at 4 in the morning. Nobody want to watch him. She got Marsh. She got Marsh watching the baby at 4 in the morning so she could what? Get some do a verse. Let me get in here, bro. All this so you could do a verse, suck some. You a boof. My son ain't got no parent. 4 in the morning. Stopping us. Because she want to be a bad parent to a bad parent. She want to be a yes.
Close door.
Yeah, close the door. Let's go, Marsh. You going to get your ass up as soon as we get there. Come on. Jaden got a good fade waiting for you, Marsh. Let's go.
I can't do it.
Jaden got a fade like Tessa. Come on, girl. Let's go. Either you going to get out, I'm going to drag you out, Marsh. I'm going to put this baby down and put you to bed. All right.
According to people close to Chrisean, her baby isn't doing well, and the reason might be her reckless lifestyle. They claim she was drinking and smoking even while she was pregnant, doing all the wild things she usually does, and now her baby is paying the price. And what makes it worse? She didn't even slow down after finding out she was expecting. If anything, it seems like her behavior got worse. Now, the poor child is allegedly dealing with the consequences of her choices, and people are seriously worried about him. I don't even know what to say at this point, because how does it get this bad? Being a mom means taking care of your child, right? But all she's given this baby so far is struggle and health problems. And before anybody comes for me, I'm just saying what's already out there. If she doesn't get it together, she might lose her baby altogether. But hold up, this situation is even messier than we thought. Just when you think you've seen it all, Chrisean proves there's always more. Now people are saying she faked the DNA test for her baby. And for what? To keep a man who doesn't even seem to want her like that? If that's true, it only means one thing. She really doesn't know who the father is. That's the only reason someone would go as far as faking test results. Let's break this down. The timeline is messy because she was still involved with her now-deceased ex while being in an on-again, off-again relationship with Blueface. And here's the kicker. Her ex actually asked her for a DNA test, but that never happened. Instead, when he passed away, that's when she suddenly had a DNA test showing Blueface was the father. The whole thing is looking suspicious. So back in 2023, when her baby was born, everybody just assumed Blueface was the dad. But then, out of nowhere, a man named Ronnie stepped forward, saying the baby was actually his. Now, what a lot of people might not know is that Chrisean had a history with Ronnie too. Even during those times when she and Blueface would break up, she was still messing around with Ronnie. Blueface himself wasn't buying any of it. In fact, he was making it very clear that he didn't think the baby was his. Some of his old tweets have started resurfacing, where he straight up denied being the father. In one of them, he said, "That baby looks nothing like me. I don't know why she keeps forcing this on me. That's not my child, scientifically proven already."
Chrisean was back and forth from what? LA to Baltimore. LA to Baltimore. Y'all know that. Every single last one of y'all know that. She told y'all out her own mouth.
So it kind of makes sense that Blueface will think the baby ain't his, but while Blueface doubting, Ronnie was begging Chrisean for a DNA test.
If Junior is not my son, I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that. Right or wrong? Right.
If y'all watch the video closely, you can tell Blueface wasn't exactly thrilled about that DNA test. Even after seeing the results, he still had doubts. And honestly, it makes sense why. Ronnie, Chan's ex, came forward and said that while she was claiming Blueface as the father, she was also flying back and forth between LA and Baltimore, keeping both men in her life at the same time. So, from Blueface's perspective, it's not crazy for him to think the baby might not be his. But while Blueface was questioning everything, Ronnie was actually begging Chan for a DNA test. He had a strong feeling the baby was his, but she kept refusing to give him one. And let's be real, y'all, DNA tests aren't hard to do. If she was so sure the baby wasn't his, she could have just given him the test, let the results speak for themselves, and moved on. But she didn't. And now, after his passing, she suddenly has no problem posting a DNA test? That's cold and real suspicious. Before Ronnie passed away, he actually made a shocking claim. He said Chan was originally supposed to abort Blueface's baby, but instead, she ended up pregnant with his. If that's true, it would explain why she's been avoiding the real DNA test. It's almost like she knew the truth would come out and she didn't want to deal with the consequences. And here's where things take a really dark turn. Ronnie's death. Out of nowhere, he's gone. And the timing? Way too convenient. Right before
Blue told her to go get her abortion. In the process of her going to abort his baby, she got pregnant with mine. And that's why she's scared to do a DNA test.
And I don't know y'all, but it kind of makes sense, right? What do you think about this? But like I said, out of the blue, Ronnie is dead, and I think it's just
before he passed, he had actually been saying he felt unsafe, and leaked messages between him and his aunt showed just how scared he really was. In those texts, he told her he believed someone had put a hit on him. His aunt warned him to be careful, but unfortunately it was too late. He was shot right in front of his house, and now the internet is going crazy over the entire situation. What makes it even more disturbing is how Chan reacted to the news. Right after it was revealed that Ronnie had died, she took that moment to post the DNA test results and a picture of her with Blueface. Y'all, that is ice cold. This man begged her for a test while he was alive, and she refused. But the moment he's gone, she suddenly has no problem putting it out there. That's messed up. And fans were quick to notice something off about the test. Some people actually found a DNA test template online with the exact same case number as hers. That means she might have faked the whole thing. And when you connect the dots, it looks real shady. Ronnie dies. She suddenly posts the DNA results. And now people are saying she needed him out of the picture first. It also doesn't help that police are treating his death as a homicide and believe it was a targeted hit. And y'all, according to some sources, Chan is actually a suspect. When you look at the bigger picture, there was a clear motive. She had a reason to want Ronnie gone. And now that he's no longer here to speak for himself, the whole internet is questioning her involvement.
I don't know, man. They say it was a targeted hit. Time will tell. I hope there isn't any foul play on Rock's side. There's obviously some foul play because we got a man dead.
Right.
But I
Even Whack 100 chimed in, saying there was no reason for Chan to refuse giving Ronnie a DNA test before he passed. He also said he hopes there was no foul play involved. And honestly, I think we're all hoping for that. No matter what drama is going on, at the end of the day, there's an innocent baby caught in the middle. He doesn't deserve any of this. He just needs love and care. But at this point, it's hard to ignore how suspicious this whole situation is. Ronnie was afraid for his life, just wanted to know the truth, and now he's gone. And suddenly, the police are investigating both Chan, Rock, and Blueface. The internet is split though. Some people are convinced she had something to do with Ronnie's death. One person said, "I definitely think she was involved. The fact that she waited until he died to post fake DNA results is too shady." But then there are others saying, "How y'all blaming her when you don't even know what Ronnie was into in his real life?" At the end of the day, the truth will come out one way or another. We just gotta wait and see how this plays out. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments and stay tuned for more updates.